Have you ever been to a venue where your phone refused to connect to your mobile service provider's network because there were no coverage? Like you have no bars in your phone, there is no LTE network. Probably yes. Why isn't there more networks indoors? That's where all the traffic comes from, isn't it? Covering an indoor environment from outside, which is the case today, is extremely costly in terms of spectrum and power for a base station. The base station is wasting most of its resources getting indoors to users because of the attenuation in walls and windows and floors. Help is underway. The reason why we don't see more indoor deployments is not related to cost. Well, if you ask a mobile operator, it's about cost. That's because they don't do it together with a single small cell system on a single frequency. Then the economy looks completely different. We have something called private LTE that will solve much of this in many markets. In some markets, there's even dedicated spectrum for this already available. So private LTE is about running an LTE network on a chunk of spectrum. Could be licensed, could be unlicensed or lightly licensed. This particular network is not run as a mobile operator network. Anyone can build it. A mobile network operator could build it. More likely we will see deployments from anything from cable operators, system integrators to industries and hospitals. My name is Oscar Bexell and I have spent the past 20 years in this field. I've been working with Wi-Fi since the first release. I've been working with LTE since the first release. I've been working indoors, outdoors. I've been climbing stuff and building stuff. I've been working with large operators in the US and other countries. I've been working with extremely small vendors and operators in the Wi-Fi business. I'm burning for these questions. I want indoor coverage everywhere so that future mobile devices such as AR glasses, IoT devices and wearables can have an access network to run on that is suitable. This course is divided into 4 blocks. In the first block, we will take a look at some basics for radio communication. This is to bring up everyone to the same level. So we will look at carrier frequency, frequency bandwidth, antennas, link budgets, and we will also take a look at why peak throughput isn't that important for a wireless network. In the second block, we move into unlicensed. We look at unlicensed spectrum and we make a lot of examples with Wi-Fi, since that is the main unlicensed technology that we have today. We look at the main limitations and the main benefits when you roll out a network on unlicensed spectrum. In the third block, we take a look at how LTE networks are built today indoors. What is blocking this market? What is wrong in the design and what could be done better? And how can things be done better with a private LTE network? We also look at some of the spectrum allocation models, especially focusing on the CBRS model that currently is taking off in the US. The fourth block is more about how to build a private LTE network. We look at the components, the base stations, the different types of base stations, small cells, macro base stations. We look at the vendors, we look at architectures and interesting partners. The ones that will roll out the networks, manage the networks, own the networks. And finally, we also look at the challenges here. So I hope that you will join me in this course.